Cursed possessions have historically been known to go ahead and try to unalive your teammates and cause cursed hunts. But did you know that that's not the original purpose they were put into the game for? The possessions were designed to help you try to get objectives completed and find more information about the ghost owl. So let's go ahead and show you some of the benefits of using the possessions and how they can actually help you in gameplay. Let's get into it. First up in our possessions is the Ouija board. The Ouija board was the first possession ever put into Phasmophobia, and it can go ahead and tell you where the ghost room is, it can tell you your sanity levels, it can tell you where the bone location is, which is very helpful in big maps, and it can figure out the ghost's age as well. And if you're asking yourself, Rotator, why does it matter what the ghost's age is? If you're trying to figure out the Fae, you can go ahead and see if the Fae has aged over time throughout the round to be able to identify that ghost type on harder difficulties. Next possession is going to be the Summoning Circle. The Summoning Circle requires a very high amount of sanity to actually use it successfully. Every single candle you light will drain 16% sanity from you. When you summon the ghost, it's going to go ahead and count as a ghost event because the ghost is going to manifest there for a moment and give you the opportunity to get a free photo. So right there, you can get the event objective completed, you can get a photo objective completed, and you can go ahead and get some photos of salt as well. I'm going to put 3 piles of salt right here where the ghost is going to spawn. And if you have a tier 3 crucifix, you can go ahead and get a crucifix objective completed by putting it in the middle of the summoning circle. So when it gets summoned there, it could go ahead and stop the cursed hunt from happening. Let's go ahead and light this up here. Going ahead and getting a photo. This tells me that this ghost right here is a shade guaranteed. That what you just saw right there means that the ghost was transparent. It was not a visible ghost model. Only the shade can do that. So that is another way you can go ahead and test for a certain ghost type with the summoning circle as well. And if you take a photo of the ghost and it disappears, that means that it's a phantom. So it has a lot of benefits. One of the most powerful and underrated cursed possessions in the game, but it requires a lot of sanity to use. The next possession is the music box. The music box is notorious for going ahead and people throwing it on the ground once they start it. If you throw it on the ground while the music is playing, it's going to go ahead and trigger an immediate cursed hunt. But if you go ahead and you just place it on the ground near where you know the ghost will be, the ghost will go ahead and walk towards it. And if it's close enough before the song ends, it'll go ahead and manifest, allowing you to get a free ghost photo and a free ghost event as well. So let's go ahead and show that. The ghost currently I have in this game is inside the garage. So we're playing. Placing it down. There you go. I got my photo. And there is the event as well. And that is 2 objectives completed right there. The next possession is the tarot cards. The tarot card is a deck of 10 random cards, and there's 10 different possible card types you can get. Let's go over each tarot card, what it does, and how it can benefit you in gameplay. First up is the Tower card. The Tower card will double ghost activity for 20 seconds within the round. The benefit of doubling ghost activity would be trying to get more evidence quickly. So going ahead, try to force maybe an EMF 5, try to get it to write in the book, try to get it to just do something in the room to let you know where it is. Those are all beneficial things. Next up is the Wheel of Fortune. If you do end up pulling the Wheel of Fortune green card, it will restore 25% of the player's sanity. But if you end up pulling Wheel of Fortune red, the player who pulled it will lose 25% sanity, so there is a little bit of a possibility to be negative. If you ever pull the Fool, it is a card that means absolutely nothing, and you will always get Fool if you pull tarot cards during a ghost hunt, so don't do that. The Devil will force a ghost event to happen. This can go ahead and be either a breath event, which would mean that it cannot be an Oni, or a physically manifested event that could possibly allow you to get a ghost photo. Either way, it has the potential to go ahead and definitely guarantee you a completion of a ghost event and possibly a capture a photo of the ghost event as well. The Death card will start an immediate cursed hunt. Now, this may not sound great, but if you're looking to get the ghost to hunt because it's just not hunting when you want it to, this could be beneficial to you. The Hermit will go ahead and teleport the ghost back into the ghost room, so if you have a roaming ghost that's constantly trying to go outside of its ghost room and you want to teleport it back in, try to pull a Hermit card and try to help you give it more evidence to go ahead and figure out what that ghost is. The Sun card will go ahead and restore 100% of the player's sanity that pulls it. The Moon card can go ahead and remove all your sanity if you pull it. And that can be beneficial to trying to help you get the 25% sanity objective. The High Priestess will go ahead and randomly revive a dead player inside of your group, or it can go ahead and be saved and go ahead and resurrect the next player who would die. And last but not least, we have the Hangman card, instantly going ahead and unaliving a player that pulls it. There is no benefit to this card whatsoever. Some of the things you could do with the monkey paw to benefit your gameplay is wishing for a different type of weather. If you have snow or you have heavy rain and you don't want it to be on there, maybe you can wish for sunrise. Maybe you can go ahead and wish for something different. You can control the weather with the monkey paw. You can go ahead and wish for safety. If you have a hiding spot that's not available that round because it's blocked off like a locker or a closet, you can wish for safety. It'll go ahead and make that hiding spot available to you. If it's in the middle of a hunt and you're at the front door and it's locked and you want to leave, you can wish to leave, and that'll go ahead and unlock the door for you during the middle of the hunt, but you will be slowed for 5 seconds, so make sure the ghost is nowhere near you when you wish for it. If anybody on your team gets unalived during the round, you could wish for life. This will guarantee their resurrection, but the person who wishes for it has a 50% chance to live or to get unalive themselves. If you're looking to get a ghost photo, you can go ahead and wish to see the ghost. That'll go ahead and allow the ghost to manifest for 5 seconds, giving you an opportunity to take a photo, but at that time, you will lose your vision until the end of the hunt. You could wish for sanity, which will go ahead and set every player in the map sanity to 50%. Not bad if nobody has any sanity at all. And last but not least, you can wish for knowledge. Knowledge will go ahead and go into your journal. It'll remove one of the possible evidence types and let you know that it cannot be that evidence. This works even on no evidence gameplay, insanity gameplay, and nightmare gameplay. It is a very strong wish, but you will not be able to see or hear very well for the rest of the round. The mirror is a very obvious one. And all you have to do basically is pick it up and look through it. And it'll tell you where the ghost's whereabouts are in that moment. It'll let you see what the ghost sees in a very circular fashion, kind of rotating around the room. This can be incredibly helpful on bigger maps or any scenario where you're having a hard time finding the ghost room. The last possession is the Voodoo doll. The Voodoo doll has a 1 in 7 chance for when you push a pin into the body to go ahead and give you a cursed hunt, but it'll force an interaction in gameplay from the ghost. One of these interactions could be EMF 5 or UV if it tends to touch a door or a light switch or something and leave fingerprints on. So it could try to help you get some evidence if you're not getting any evidence from the ghost. Also, if you're just not sure where the ghost is and you want to use parabolic, you can try to hear the interaction the ghost gives you when you push the pin in to try to help you locate the ghost room. Also, let's just be honest, he's just really fun to go ahead and throw around and just kind of watch flop around. The Voodoo doll in my community is better known as Floppy Frank, as it is in many other communities amongst Phasmophobia. That's all the cursed possessions in Phasmophobia. Hopefully you have a better idea now of what each one does and how it can help you in your gameplay other than just trying to unalive your teammates. Until next time, friends, stay crispy.